This is how I maxed out topstep's funded accounts at just 18 years old. So if you've been tuned into my live streams or watching my Twitter, you would just know that I passed my final two combines of 150K to fund me $750,000 on topstep. That is the most you can be funded on that firm. You can't go any higher than 150K funded accounts. I'm not only just funded $750,000, but I also have a bunch of payouts under my pocket. But today I'm going to be covering how I passed 150K combines. A lot of people say that trading 50Ks and 100Ks are the exact same. You're just changing your leverage. But something I learned from going from trading 550K accounts to 150K accounts is they are completely different. As a beginner trader, you are most used to the amount of lot sizes that you've been using for the past few months. Majority of traders start with 50K accounts, so you're probably used to risking $200 per trade. Now, when you jump to 150K accounts, you're risking around $800 to $1,000 per trade. Now, technically it's the same percentage-wise, but it's a lot different psychology-wise. You're thinking a lot differently when you're trading with more numbers. When you see negative 1,000 on your count, it makes you a little bit more nervous from seeing negative 200. So first I want to jump into some tips on psychology on how I upgraded my trading from 50Ks to 150Ks. First, I did not change the way I traded. I made sure that my stop loss are set to the same point and my take profits are always how they used to be. I don't adjust anything so it's an easier number or I lose a little less. Every time I set a take profit and I set a stop loss, I keep it there unless I move otherwise based off of price action. I never move my take profit or my stop loss based on what number I'm at on my accounts. Detach 100% from the actual money and number aspect of trading and focus on just perfecting your craft. Trading is like art. You have to perfect your craft on every single stroke of the brush and detach from the final product and focus on every little move you make. Most beginner traders get greedy, especially if you're in the upper class when you're first starting trading, and they just jump to the 150K accounts. Even if you can afford them, that is not the right thing to do. It's too much risk, and I'm not talking percentage wise, I'm talking number wise. Seeing such a large number in negatives and even in profits make your mind go crazy. If you can be comfortable with winning a little and losing a little, then you can take that step to upping your account. One mistake I made is upping to 150K accounts way too early. And it took me a couple weeks to maybe even a month of drawdown to finally catch myself in the act, go back to 50Ks and find my flow again. After I found my flow, I went back to 150Ks and I realized what I did wrong, and then I finally passed them. You guys have seen me trade every single day on my live stream. So anything that I'm taking, it's on live. You can watch my risk management. You can watch my psychology as I speak out loud when I trade and through my thoughts. And you can see how I'm reacting to when I lose trades, when I lose 2-3 trades in a day, and how I react to when I win trades. You can also notice back when I first started streaming, when I was trading 50K accounts to now, nothing has changed in my trading. My mindset and the way I think is exactly the same, regardless of how big of the number that loss is. If you want to get rich in trading and manage a lot of money, you need to learn how to manage a little bit of money. And realistically, $1 million in funding, even $5 million in funding, is nothing like risking $100,000 of your real money. And where all the money is when you risk your own money. So if you can't even manage a 50K account and you're jumping to a 150K account, think about what you need to learn long-term to manage your own money. Is that really the way you're going to learn? No. Another tip I want to talk about, other than psychology and other than risk management, on how I maxed out topstep's funded accounts, is setting a max loss limit on a day regardless and locking myself out. When you hit a specific number, make sure no matter how clean your setup may be for the next trade, you get off for the day. There's going to be another winning trade. Even if you know it's going to win, you get off because there's always a possibility you can lose, and then you've lost too much in that day and you go full tilt and blow your account. Too many times I've learned this lesson, and I bet you guys have too. Don't go past a certain number. And it doesn't need to be a specific percentage. Just don't go past a number you are not okay seeing on your account in the negatives. For me, when I was trading 50Ks, I could not see my account go over $500 or else I'll feel like I need to make that back. So setting my max loss limit at $550, covering a little bit of spread, I've saved myself from blowing my accounts so many times. Chasing my losses in seek and destroy days, I've saved myself so many times. And even if I hit that $550 limit, that's one winning trade, which I can get back. Other than these pieces of advice, it's honestly up to you. If you're watching this video, you most likely know how to trade. All you need to do is listen to the advice that you're giving yourself. If I knew that all it took for me was to just do what I say I would do, I'd be so much more profitable. I went from model hopping and finding different entries and everything, when in reality, the model that made me profitable was the first model I ever started using when I started trading ICT. It's just now my risk management and psychology is better. So stop trying to change something. Your model doesn't disappear on one bad week. So don't change your model so easily, and focus on perfecting your risk management, your precision, and your psychology. But other than that, that's all I have to say today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll make sure to be live streaming almost every single day this week because it's very volatile. Plus, my internet is finally back, so there's no more crashing. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.